Hey everybody, today's video is a book review of The Art of Fielding by Chad Harbach, a book I picked up last week at the Westerville Library. It's a staff pick at the Westerville Library. If you haven't read The Art of Fielding, first of all, let me just get right off the top. I highly recommend it. I think it's a really good book. It's fun to read. It goes quickly. But my main review point is that I think it reminds me a lot of A Prayer for Owen Meany by John Irving, a book that I read in high school back in the late 80s and is one of my favorite books. I haven't reread it in quite a while, but I think it's a really good book. A Prayer for Owen Meany revolves around the two main characters and how their lives intertwined um, during sort of a fateful event in their youth. And there's similarities to Harbach's Art of Fielding in the fact that the two main characters of Mike and Henry sort of meet when they're young, and then it follows them into their college years. They're It's not quite as fateful or drenched in destiny, let's say, as John Irving's book is, but there are definite intertwinings of individuals and events which lead to a really satisfying conclusion. I don't want to say too much about the plot because I want you to read it. But if you like John Irving and if you have read Owen Meany and like it, I think you'll really like The Art of Fielding. The Art of Fielding is not as laugh out loud funny as Owen Meany was for me the first time I read it, but it's still really well done. And this is Chad Harbach's first novel, which is remarkable in the fact that it's that good. So if you haven't read it, I highly recommend it. The first time I heard about it was through John Green on Vlogbrothers. He recommended it, so if you like his books and you think he has pretty good taste, you might want to try it as well. If you don't want to trust me, that is, though I think you should trust me because I think it's really good. So that's it for that. I think it's really good. Uh, my next book that I plan to read, I would like to open it up to you for recommendations. I've had David Foster Wallace's The Pale King for a while, and I have been reading it. I'm about halfway through. So if you want me to finish that and give you my review on that book, I can do that. I also have Neil Gaiman's American Gods and Anasazi Boys. This is a sort of Barnes and Noble gift book, two books in one. I haven't read this yet, but I've always been interested in Neil Gaiman. I know a lot of people like him. So if you want me to read that, then you can suggest that. My third option, if you don't like either The Pale King or a Neil Gaiman story, would be Tom Perrotta's The Leftovers, which to be honest, I'm a little bit leaning toward that one myself. So if you want me to read that, why don't you suggest in the video or the comments of this video that I read that story? So I'd like your suggestions. Part 2 of this video results so far of the official hat of summer 2013. A couple of weeks ago, I put out a video giving you the candidates for the official hat of summer. I will put a link in the information of this video where you can see that video, or if you're on YouTube, you can just go to the previous video to watch it. There are 6 candidates. The voting will close on the summer solstice, so there's another couple of weeks to go in that voting. Um, I think right now I should have checked the tallies before I did this video. I think right at this moment the Atlanta Braves hat has a very slim lead, but a lot of people have not voted yet. So if you haven't voted and you want to tell me what hat I should wear this summer, please vote. Watch the video, give me a comment. I'd appreciate it. Okay, thanks very much. Bye bye.